Okay, welcome. Coach Lou back with another film breakdown college football edition, okay? We got week 5 of college football, and to start it off, we got a rivalry game. North Carolina versus Duke, okay? So here we go. First play by North Carolina. They got a 1-by-3. They go wide zone left, and bam. First play against your rivals, you get 1 yard, maybe an inch, okay? So here we go. We're only changing one thing, all right? I don't like the hitch. I really don't, okay? Yes, you can do it, and that's fine. We're just telling this, hey, look, you got that option to throw it, okay? So if that's what you want to do, fine, establish it. I'm always about establishing something short, okay? But what you could have added is a fade here, all right? Even a 10-yard out, all right? So the line really doesn't give us that push, okay? But if we go full speed with this fade, now you got something, okay? Start off with the hitch, okay? Whatever, I can't be mad. Which then, if you really look at the entire play, there's nothing North Carolina would have to change at all from a route perspective, okay? None of these routes would have to be changed. Even this hitch, if that's how you want to start, fine, okay? The only thing you'd have to tell is this running back or this second quarterback in the backfield, hey, if this wide receiver is open, throw it. If it's not, just keep running, okay? Here's now our play, all right? They're going with a quarterback outside zone right. So let's watch it together, okay? Quarterback outside zone right. All right, turns up, bam, gets knifed. All right, he's a yard short, okay? So what I'm changing with this quarterback outside zone right, obviously tell the line, stay at the line of scrimmage. Even if they go a yard, okay, we'll get away with it. But these two receivers, this receiver and this one down here, give them a route. Smash concept, fade with a 5-yard out, corner with a 5-yard out, whatever you want. Something short, something long, especially since it's 3rd and 4, okay? This running back is your lead block, okay? 5 linemen, we don't care about backside DN, okay? So we really do have the numbers. And now this quarterback, make it look like a rollout. So put the ball here, okay? Ball's here. You're still rolling. You're still running to the right. You could still start coming downhill. That's fine, like a regular rollout. Your line's giving more of a push, staying at the line of scrimmage, not getting blown back, okay? And now you're just reading this nickel, okay, and this outside linebacker to see what we do, okay? This nickel and corner and safety. If this receiver just ran out a 5-yard out, now we're putting this guy in conflict where it's, hey, we throw that 5-yard out, okay? Or we got someone out of the run game, okay? I mean, technically, to me, that one guy in the run game could have screwed everything up, okay? Even though he really doesn't make a play, by him coming up, keeping this outside, this quarterback now doesn't have that option to run to the outside, okay? This little contain makes him cut back, which he should anyway, okay? And now he gets tackled by a safety. But that safety who makes the tackle, as you see, this dude's not coming up as hard if both receivers are running routes as fast. Because him, as a safety, his job is to stay back. So he's got to worry about any routes going behind him. So this quarterback could have easily got the first down, if not more, if we had 2 routes by the right wide receivers at the bottom of the screen, okay? Here, now we go with Arkansas Razorbacks. First, okay, here we go. First play of the game from Georgia, all right? They got a 1-by-3. They're going to run a little inside zone, read option. Here we go. And pulls it. Quarterback gets a nice 8-9 yard run, okay? So, still have this same, small or bubble concept, whatever you want. It's not a true bubble. It's more like a smoke screen. Fine, okay? The lineman, I mean, you could call it inside zone. You could almost call it an outside zone. They're not getting upfield as much as I would think. But for this running back or this second quarterback, if we gave this guy a quick 5-yard out, just put that corner in conflict, you never know what happens. Maybe that corner comes up and tries to make a tackle, or he stays back, and now that's one less guy out of the run game, okay? So that's the only thing I would change in this particular play for Georgia. Now let's go with Arkansas's play. Here we go with Arkansas. Let's watch it together, okay? A little wide zone. Get beat up right at the line of scrimmage, okay? So, what we could add, all right, since this H-backer tight end's in, that's fine. Let's let him still block. Wide zone, still read this backside end, okay? Give this wide receiver a fade, run it, just go, full speed. Run this corner either out of the picture to help with this run game, or if he does come and play the run, we could hit this easily. We could hit a quick fade right in that zone, okay? Now, bottom of the screen with these two receivers, all right? I mean, you can go with multiple concepts, the same things we've been going, but something short and something long. Quick 5-yard out with a corner or even a fade. He can have a 10-yard out, and he can have a post corner if you have time. Okay, whatever concept you want, give them something. All right, so here we go. If at least one of these guys sprinted, ran a 5-yard quick out, they're open, and he has time to throw that. He's reading it, okay? They're coming up now where, you know, even if this wide receiver ran full speed, okay, number 5's then out of the picture. That's one guy. That's one defender out of the picture. If this guy ran his 5-yard out full speed, either 36 is completely out of the picture, right, by guarding the guy, or he comes and play this run, we take that quick 5-yard out, and we turn it into 10, 15 yards easily. This safety's coming up hard. So Arkansas, if you had something a little different, okay, to make this aggressive Georgia defense think twice, maybe they don't blow this up at the line of scrimmage. I mean, the line is pretty good. Yeah, this guy's a little downfield. Everyone else is more or less exactly what they need to be. Okay, you're not expecting great protection against a Georgia team like this. But you had time. If you ran that quick 5-yard out, you could have got it. You could have turned up, got 10 yards. Okay, so now let's go with Cincinnati and Notre Dame. All right, let's watch together before I tell you what I would add. Okay, so here we go. Notre Dame's going heavy. Tight ends, extra. Only one receiver, one back. Okay, 2 3-yard gain. Okay, so the little duo. All right, inside run duo. Okay, where this wide receiver, what I would give him. Okay, since knowing what duo is, you know, coaches we all know. Right tackle, or since it's going right tackle, right guard, double team that defensive tackle, work their way to linebacker. Leave the defensive end for the tight end. Okay, and since there's 2 tight ends, leave them basically for both of them, and they'll duo or they'll work their way to a linebacker, okay? Duo a lot of times does get bounced like this. Everyone crashes in the defense, and you have that ability to bounce it a little bit, okay? So knowing it's duo here, we could put, this guy can have 2 routes, okay? Now, would I make it an option route? No, probably not. That's a lot. That's a lot for these two to have that trust, okay? It's a lot for any quarterback to have with their wide receivers, that options route trust. But anyway, okay, you could have 2 things. You can have this pop pass right in this opening, okay, where he catches it and he throws it, and that's at least a 5-yard gain, okay? Or we give him this 5-yard out. So it really puts this corner, okay, in conflict. So watch here. I mean, that's the guy that makes the play. Okay, but if number 3 ran a 5-yard out, knowing it's duo, okay, bam, go. Put that guy in conflict. If he picks up the 5-yard out, then this running back can go off 85's ass and go upfield, okay? If 7 tries to play the fucking run, now we got a little 5-yard out from a receiver, which is a very easy pass. He has plenty of time to throw it, okay? Lines all at the line of scrimmage, which is amazing, and you get that easy completion, okay? So now let's go. Here we go, Cincinnati, 3-by-1. All right, motions, comes across, little inside zone, great completion. Okay, got 5-6 yards. Keep that, that's fine, okay? Since we're on the hash mark, and this wide receiver, I mean, we could cheat him up to the top of the numbers a little bit, but if we give this guy a slant right here, a very fast slant, okay, bam, bam. Now this inside zone from the running back, he's got that option to throw to. Same option for this quarterback, okay? Motion, then slice flat across, these guys block. Everything else is fine. Add this quick slant, now that guy's got the ability to throw that, okay? As you see, okay, this guy was crashing hard, but if he ran full speed a quick slant, these linebackers are committed, the safety's still back, okay? That's 10 yards right there where wide receiver catches the ball, okay? If we get this, if this running back gets it, wide receiver catches it, he makes a move, he could be gone, theoretically, okay? So that's what I would add. I would just add a quick slant there, and everything else is perfect from Cincinnati. All right, now let's go with Liberty versus Alabama. Okay, so here we go with UAB's play, all right? They got an overload look over here, so this wide receiver is gonna motion, fake this jet, inside zone, watch it, or duo. Gets the first down, does a great job, okay? So the only thing we could add, all right, since it's duo, to really put someone in conflict, or not even as much conflict as he can do it, all right? Left tackle, left guard, block, center, right there, okay? Guard, right tackle there, or else it's 1, 1, 1, or they can double 1. Okay, this tight end, have him run the pop pass, okay? If you truly want to read this guy, we could have this guy run the pop pass, but it's easier if this tight end runs the pop pass. So give him a pop pass. These linebackers coming down hard. Fake the jet, where if the quarterback pulls it, he's here, he pulls it. That's an easy flat route he can throw. So here we go. Okay, very easy if you wanted to throw that. But as you see, okay, we're just watching these linebackers, and they crashed hard, where if this tight end had the pop pass right in the middle, okay? Now, he has time to throw it. He does, okay? Even though he's coming down full speed, okay? He still has another 2-3 yards in line of scrimmage before he can throw this ball, all right? And if you have that trust and you practice it a lot, you could get that pop pass, okay? He does get the first down. I'm just saying you don't always get the first down. Or at least by always running the pop pass, these linebackers and safeties are afraid to come up as fast, okay? So now let's go with Liberty. Okay, here we go with Liberty. All right, quarterback, one of the top NFL prospects right now. I also think you could run the 2 quarterback RPO system, okay? It's a little wide zone, all right? Get 0 yards, okay? So look, same thing. All right, go back a little more. Obviously, we tell the linemen, don't go downfield, okay? You gotta be careful, stay a yard if anything, okay? If we're having a slice here, that's fine, all right? But this wide receiver, okay, since we have this, that guy, that tackle is getting blown up. Sorry, that's a tight end, okay? That tight end can still block, that's fine. But that wide receiver in the bottom of the bunch, I give him something quick, you know, since early in the game, a 5-yard out. All right, just to take 1, 2, maybe even 3 out of the picture. Okay, so watch, here we go. I mean, if to me, that's a give, first of all. Oh, no, that's the read guy. So no, he does the right job. It's just the defense does a great job. But if this wide receiver had a 5-yard out, that's 2 guys out of the picture, where even if you do hand the ball off to the running back, okay, or the second quarterback in this situation I'm trying to say, he's got this hole, and 2 guys are out of the picture, and the line has done a great job blocking it, okay? So all I would add, bottom picture, is a 5-yard out, all right? Here we go with our next game. Okay, last one, FCS football. We got Montana versus Eastern Washington, okay? So here we go, second play of the game. Eastern Washington's ball on their home field, all right? They're going a wide zone left, all right? The line does a horrible job blocking. They get blown up in the backfield, okay? Obviously, the line has to do a better job, all right? But we got a wide zone early in the game. If we had something short to establish, this would be perfect for this second quarterback. So, for example, we go with a simple flood concept. Flat, 10-yard out, fade, okay? Just like any quarterback is taught. If you feel pressure, throw the hot route. So if we had a hot route going on, if this guy had a flat, this second quarterback in the backfield, right when he catches it, okay, not when he catches, right when he takes the handoff, if we had that hot route going, he could have thrown it. Now, we would have to trust him. I mean, this is where it's big trust you got to have in your second quarterback to tell him, hey, look, if you got the hot route, take it. Especially with pressure like this in the backfield, okay? So you tell him it's one or two things. Either one, throw this hot route right when you take this handoff, all right, and take what happens after. We don't need anything too risky. Or probably the safer bet is what he does, just try and get as many yards as you can, okay? That's where we would tell him, I have to take this handoff. Unless, if you have the ball here, unless you get it and throw it, you should take that handoff and then just hold it. If you have the ball here for a second, crunch it up, all right? Get your 6 points, 7 points, 2 hands of the ball, whatever you do, okay? And just get as many yards as you can. We don't need to get a fumble here, okay? So now let's go with Montana. Play by Montana, okay? So here we go. Let's watch it together, okay? A little 1x3, speed option, okay? 1 yard. 1 yard, okay? So look, if you watch the line, I mean, they're kind of reading this guy, that defensive end, all right? But to me, what we could do is just, all right, if we're actually reading it, fine. If we're not, let's block him, okay? And now this wide receiver, okay, this wide receiver can still block. This wide receiver and the one at the bottom, give them routes. Okay, put that corner and nickel or safety and even the free safety in conflict. Okay, so instead of them coming up and making this tackle, all right, if you had both wide receivers, one and the one out of the picture here, both of them with, you know, give the outside guy a 9, a fade, and give this slot guy a 5-yard out. Now the safety, the corner, and this nickel or other safety, they're in conflict. They either come up and play the speed option, or once this pitch happens, okay, which is the correct read, this guy can catch it and throw it, because the line, I mean, we just tell them to stay at the line of scrimmage, but it's just these two guys, and they're only a yard downfield. In college, remember, we got 3 yards, okay? Everyone else in the line is perfect. He's engaged. We probably tell him to stay there, okay, at the line of scrimmage. He's only a yard, so it's okay. But this wide receiver, instead of blocking, do what you do best, bro. Run a route, okay? So now this second quarterback or this running back has that option to throw it on that speed after he takes the speed option pitch, okay? Hope you enjoy college football week 5 edition film breakdown, okay? Plenty more. Coach Lou out.